If you want to copy camera raw filter settings in Photoshop, the good news is that there are a few fast ways to do it, depending on whether you're working inside the same document or across different files. In this tutorial, I'll show you the easiest methods step by step so you can save time, keep your edits consistent, and speed up your workflow like a pro. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Photoshop tutorials just like this one. Let's start with the fastest method when you're working in the same Photoshop document. This is the Smart Object shortcut, and it's perfect when you want one layer to match another exactly. First, go to your original image layer, right-click it, and choose Convert to Smart Object. This is important because Camera Raw Filter works best when the layer is turned into a smart object. After that, go up to the top menu, click Filter, then choose Camera Raw Filter. Make your adjustments inside Camera Raw, such as exposure, contrast, color, texture, clarity, or whatever edits you want, and then click OK. Once you do that, Photoshop will place Camera Raw Filter underneath your layer as a smart filter. That means the filter settings are now attached to that layer and can be reused. Now take your second image layer and convert that one to a smart object as well. Then hold down the Alt key on Windows or the Option key on Mac, click and hold the Camera Raw Filter text underneath your first layer and drag it directly onto your second layer. As soon as you release it, the exact same settings will copy over instantly. This is one of the cleanest and fastest ways to duplicate a Camera Raw look in Photoshop. Now let's move to the second method, which is best if you want to copy Camera Raw settings across different files or save them for future projects. This method uses presets. Open your image and apply your desired Camera Raw filter settings as usual. Once you're happy with the look to the far right side of the Camera Raw window and find the presets icon. It usually looks like two overlapping circles. Click that icon to open the presets panel. At the top of that panel, click the three-dot menu or the Create Preset icon, depending on your Photoshop version. Then choose to create a new preset. Give your preset a clear name, something like Moody Summer Mood or Soft Portrait Look, so you can recognize it later. After that, choose exactly which settings you want to save. You can include color, exposure, detail, tone, effects, calibration, and more. If you only want to preserve certain parts of the edit, just check those boxes and leave the others off. When you're done, click OK to save the preset. Now open your second image, launch Camera Raw Filter again, go back to the presets panel and click the preset you just created. Photoshop will instantly apply the same look to the new image. This method is especially useful if you edit in batches, work on multiple photos from the same shoot, or want to build a reusable style library for your future projects. There's also a third method, which is the quickest shortcut if you just finished editing one image and want to apply those exact same Camera Raw settings to another layer right away. This is often called the previous conversion shortcut. First, select the new image layer you want to edit, then go back to the filter menu at the top of Photoshop. In many cases, the first option you'll see is the last filter you used. You can also use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl, Alt and F on Windows or Command Option and F on Mac to rerun the Camera Raw filter with the exact same settings you just used. This is a huge time saver when you're working quickly and want consistency between edits. Instead of rebuilding the look from scratch, Photoshop repeats the previous Camera Raw settings for you. Just keep in mind that this is best when you want the exact same adjustment, because it will reuse the last conversion rather than letting you fine-tune everything before applying it. So if you're wondering how to copy Camera Raw filter settings in Photoshop, now you've got 3 reliable methods. Use smart objects and drag the smart filter when you're working inside the same document. Use presets when you want to carry the look across different files. And use the previous conversion shortcut when you want to instantly repeat the last edit. Each method has its place, and once you learn all 3, your Photoshop workflow will become much faster and much more flexible. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Photoshop tip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.